Carey Campbell is managing director there of Walnut Hills Golf Club in Okemos, Michigan. Good morning to you, Carey.
Morning, Michael Patrick. How was your weekend?
My weekend was, in a word, disastrous. I played my second year in the Walnut Hills Club Championship, and I finished DFL, if you know what that stands for. I am by far the worst player in the entire club. I lost the last flight by 15 shots, and I'm not talking about 15 shots from the lead. I'm talking about 15 shots from the guy who finished second to DFL. And so there you have it. I'm by far and away the worst player in the club for the second straight year. Since you ask.
Well, let's clarify that. You're the worst competitive player, maybe, but not the worst player, that's for sure. And to even go out there and compete is an impressive feat, and I respect you for it. To put your game on the line is not always easy, and if you're not used to doing it, it tends to elevate this a little bit. So congratulations to you for making the effort and supporting the event.
The saddest part of all is that I was having a great summer. My handicap is the lowest it's ever been. And I got out there and just went sideways again. And I played 4 holes like a tour player. I was 1 over par after 4 holes. Then I hit one out of bounds on the 5th after a long wait on the tee, and I never recovered. I went in a downward spiral, and then I parred the last 3 coming in, but by then it was too late because there were a couple of 11s and a 10. And, you know, it would have been a good blackjack hand, but it was terrible on the golf course.
Well, you kind of ran up against did you start on number 1 or what hole?
Yeah, start on number 1, yeah.
Yeah, well, for a guy with your game, having the OB on 4 and 5 isn't an easy task. It was leering at you, and the more you had to wait and think about it, I think that was part of the problem. So next year I'll caddy for you like the year before, and we'll make a complete turnaround to that event.
I did play with Dave Regan, and he was wearing +4s. He looked like a bumblebee with yellow and black +4s and the cap and a cigar and all that stuff. So that made it fun because he's an old school kind of guy with lots of stories to tell. But the sad thing is I got done with the first round, and I went to the golf professional, Vic Whip, and I said, you know, Vic, there are 5 guys in this flight. 4 of them have a chance to win tomorrow in the second round. I think it's probably best if I withdraw so that they can play together instead of being split up. And he said, no, we like having you play. And it was like some kind of charitable thing, like it's kind of fun to have you around even though you can't win. And, and then when I got done with the second round and I went to the scoreboard to turn in my card, the 2 young TJ and the other golf professional there, they said, so, Mr. Shields, are you going to turn in your card today or are you just going to keep it in your pocket?
That was very nice of them.
You ever seen a grown man cry? Anyway.
Well, what's good is that, you know, in the USGA event, you may not be invited back next year, but you will always be invited.
Thank you very much. Stacy Slobodnik-Stoll, for what it's worth, won the women's division again, the Michigan State golf coach, and she won it going away. So congratulations to her and everybody else there at Walnut Hills who enjoy Copper and that beautiful restaurant there. It's open to the public, by the way, so come by and enjoy the view. Have yourself a steak or some sort of fancy gourmet meal and just breathe in the pure Michigan. It'd probably be more fun just to go have a drink and dinner and forget about the golf, at least for me. Anyway, nice course. Have fun. Walnut Hills. Lots of membership opportunities for you there if you happen to be in the state capital.